Another week and another commodity skyrockets to all-time record highs. That's one of the most lucrative trends of the current commodity supercycle that we find ourselves in right now. Now, a long list of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks, from Goldman Sachs to JP Morgan to Bank of America, they have described the current economic climate as the golden age of trading. Now, this comes as no surprise, given that today's highly macro-driven backdrop that is fueling one of the greatest wealth creation opportunities that we have seen. Data shows that 1 in 3 people they have now turned to trading to capitalize on the biggest macro themes driving the markets right now. Everything from escalating geopolitical risks, the disruptions in the Red Sea, which are whipping up an unprecedented phenomenon known as the super squeeze, alongside the global climate change crisis, which is sending agricultural prices skyrocketing to all-time record highs. National elections taking place in over 50% of the global economy, with over 4 billion people set to vote, which now positions 2024 as the biggest election year ever in history, as well as the global transition towards green energy and net zero emissions, which is supercharging demand for the world's essential commodities such as aluminium, copper, cobalt, nickel, lithium, palladium, platinum, silver, uranium, zinc, and rare earth metals. And just in case that wasn't enough, we have the upcoming pivot away from aggressive interest rate hikes to bigger than expected rate cuts in the second half of this year, which will set the stage for another blockbuster year ahead. For commodity traders, making money in these markets has never been so easy. These exciting and fast-moving markets, they are creating the most optimized environment for traders, or as some of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks are calling it, the golden age of trading. The week-to-week, short-term, macro-driven trend we're seeing right now, that can literally be summarized as buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat and do it all over again. Right now, you certainly can't talk about commodities without mentioning gold, and that's because the precious metal has firmly positioned itself as one of the most exciting and hottest asset classes of 2024, as gold prices continue their upward surge, breaking to new all-time record highs on a consecutive daily basis. Many of the world's leading economists, they are calling this the beginning of a new era for the precious metal. Gold has been on a parabolic run since October last year, rallying from nearly 1,800 US dollars per ounce, notching back up to all-time record highs this month. On Friday, gold prices, they set a new record high within touching distance of $2,200 per ounce to surpass the previous all-time high of $2,159 per ounce, extending gains by a whopping 21% since October. Once you take a look at the bigger macro picture, mounting evidence shows that the stars appear to be aligning for gold. The precious metal being firmly supported by a multitude of bullish tailwinds, including persistent geopolitical tensions, growing instability in China's economy, leaving investors with no option but to pile into gold at one of the fastest paces seen since the global financial crisis. Continued gold purchases from central banks around the world that exceeds 1,000 tons for 2 consecutive years, which points to a third straight year of strong demand in 2024. The US presidential election, which is all but certain to be a rematch between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump, this is setting the stage for one of the most volatile elections in modern history. And last but definitely not least, the global pivot towards interest rate cuts, with the European Central Bank, the Bank of England and the Federal Reserve all inching closer to the first rate cut in June. In recent days, an influential list of Wall Street banks, they raised their price forecast, calling a probability of gold averaging a record $2,300 per ounce in the second half of 2024, whilst the most bullish predictions came from Citi, reiterating their view for prices to top $3,000 per ounce over the next 12 months. It goes without saying that the macroeconomic backdrop for gold right now, it is looking more bullish than ever. The precious metals performance points to a telltale sign that ultimately suggests we could be at the beginning of a new historic supercycle for gold. Whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, a secondary replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. Right now, you've got the opportunity to make 2024 your biggest and best yet, which, based on our research, it's going to be another blockbuster year due to all the macroeconomic events that are currently unfolding. Definitely do not underestimate what you can achieve in the next 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or even 12 months from now. It's times like these that make millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. Here at the Gold and Silver Club, we're consistently banking over 10,000 points profit per month, which we've been transparently documenting through our weekly videos. If you're trading at one lot, that's $100,000, or if you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. As you can see from our testimonials, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They've already made in excess of 6 and 7 figures, and we're only in March. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading opportunities so far, but you still want to make 2024 your best ever, then go to jointhegoldandsilverclub.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Investing in yourself, it is the best investment you will ever make. Make investing in yourself a priority because nobody else is going to do that for you. So with that, let's move over to the charts here and we'll talk you through exactly what we're looking at as we move into a new week. So firstly, as we discussed with you last week, we took the opportunity on the breakouts that we saw on the European Central Bank announcement and also Friday's non-farm payroll as exit liquidity to bank further profits there. So last week, we also had palladium prices in a single day delivered a god candle, breaking out over 1,000 points in a day, over a 10% move to the upside. Anybody who follows this channel knows that we've been banging the drum on palladium, massive buy opportunities down to 900, 850 US dollars per ounce. Even in February, palladium platinum prices, they reached parity with a break below $900 per ounce. Platinum, really simple one here to make a lot of money on this market. We stacked into multiple positions on platinum and palladium alongside gold, silver and crude oil. In fact, as our portfolio stands at the moment, every single position in the portfolio is in profit here. This is across multiple trades on palladium, gold, crude oil, platinum and silver. And we've continued to bank on strength, not taking anything for granted here, not being complacent, just making sure we bricklay out of these profits, compounding the account. And these are large moves we've seen as well. So as you know, with gold, we built into 5 positions, all under 2,000 US dollars per ounce here. We currently have gold breaking out to 2,179 US dollars per ounce. Just with our gold positions alone, we are currently up just under 10,000 points profit on 5 gold positions. That's just gold. It's not including the multiple positions that we have on platinum, with every single position here in profit. We've been banging the drum to platinum, massive buy opportunity throughout January and February, below $900 per ounce. You've got platinum right now, it's above $935 per ounce. Just a week and a half ago, platinum prices, they dipped all the way down to $869 per ounce. This is in fact where we added further trades on this market. Now the breakout that we're seeing over the course of the last week, 6% move now to the upside with platinum. It's breaking out to $935 per ounce. Easy money on this market. Buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat. Buy under $900 per ounce, as we've talked you through multiple times before. And platinum now making us a lot of money as well in the portfolio and starting to catch up to the parabolic move that we've seen in gold over the last week too. Now the previous targets that we had on gold, because we've accelerated so quickly to the upside here, we've actually changed our previous target from the previous all-time highs at $2,140 per ounce. We've extended it much higher here to allow for the potential of a further parabolic run between now and then going into the month of April as well. Right now we've had in the last week the highest close ever on record for gold. We've also seen multiple Wall Street banks come out and increase their gold forecast as well. Average with the Wall Street banks there and expectations for this year is 2,300 US dollars per ounce. So certainly we can allow for some further upside on this market. One thing I will put on your radar here is that it is quad witching week. This time last year, oil prices, they broke down over 10%. They broke down over 1,000 points during this week. On Friday, we've got quad witching. It's a notorious week where oil prices, they do come under pressure. We talked you through that last week as well. We're seeing that play out on Monday as well with the rotation. Back down here, 1% move, and we're coming back below 77 US dollars. No complacency on this market. We've continued to bank. We talked you through our game plan previously. 7 trades on this market. Once we get a break back above $80 per barrel, we'll be up over 7,000 points profit, and we'll look to scale out and bank more profit, which is exactly what we did last week. But now obviously we're starting to see that rotation lower. So I am looking at opportunities over this week and into next week to buy back at lower prices on crude oil, especially if we come back and revisit the price swing lows. That is one to have on the radar here. And the game plan here on the other metals, which need to play catch up, especially platinum at the moment, which is breaking out almost 2%. In fact, on Monday, it's at $935 per ounce. It's to bank more profits here. We did that as well on silver just ahead of Friday's non-farm payroll when the price spiked to $24.50 cents per ounce. We've been talking you through this trade opportunity, massive buy opportunity down at 22, 22.50. Even if you caught silver here at $23 per ounce, all of those positions, they will be very healthily in profit. And of course, whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action to give yourself the gift of a better 2024. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive in these markets, then you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions, and most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data, and market intelligence to make confident decisions with accuracy and certainty. There's a huge gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis and gimmicky technical indicators that do not work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, research-driven approach, or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort, and you'll have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis and outdated technical indicators, they won't work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already stacked up massively against you. If you want to change your results, then you have to change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive research-driven approach that is never taught to retail traders and only reserved for professional traders in the banks and hedge funds with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the banks and hedge funds where they're buying and selling in real time alongside the key liquidity zones, so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision alongside the fundamentals, the macroeconomics, the capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles and intermarket correlations, then you need to join our mentorship program. Right now, we are in one of the greatest times of wealth creation that we have seen. If you want to successfully capitalize on these huge money-making opportunities and build significant life-changing wealth, there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, then you need to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders and take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private Members Academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description, so just click on the link, make an application, and we will get in touch ASAP.